Next thing I'm going to quickly do is fill these boxes. We've just booked another trip to Florida. 35 minutes and the phone went dead. And this was such a good lockdown recipe. It only needs 50 grams of self-raising flour. Good morning, hello, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. Hope you're doing well. I have not vlogged all week because I've just been a bit tired and headachy. I had my jab and I went through all that in my previous video, so I won't go into that now. Aid had his jab yesterday morning at 10, so I'm looking after him this weekend. I'm so glad my headache has shifted so I can be his looker-afterer. Today I have got a Morrison's order coming at lunchtime. I want to do some decluttering in here, and it's Bank Holiday Monday. I'm not sure how Aid's going to be feeling, so I'm not quite sure what we're up to, but I hope you enjoy sharing this weekend with us. So yesterday I cleared out under my desk. That looks so much better. I think that video's up now, so I will link that down below for you. Today what I'm thinking, these were the cubes that belonged in that cube thing, but I turned it round and then they wouldn't fit, so I'm actually thinking about popping them up there so that all the postcards and things can live in these boxes. I think that will look neater. I'm also thinking of having a little tidy out in this cupboard here. I've got some bits that I cleared out. I cleared out a whole cupboard and this is what's come out, so I'd like to find homes for these in here. Apparently the Grand Prix is on at 2:30, so that would be my cue, whoops, to come in here and sort that out. For now though, I'm going to clean out the fridge. The fridge is disgusting. I always find if I have some time where I'm not feeling well or I'm so busy with work, the house just gets into an absolute state. I've still hoovered, cleaned the stairs and all that kind of thing, but things like this, I just can't keep on top of everything, and the fridge is just awful right now. And it looks really, really full. I think I'm going to pull things out, wash it down, and have a good reorganize. I've made my menu for the week based on the shopping that we've got already and what's coming today. I've just seen a big spider on the wall. I think we're going to carry that outside. Poor little thing must be scared. Oh, I dropped him. Come here, spider. I don't want you to get stepped on. No, and I don't want Poppy to eat you either. No, Poppy, no. Oh, here he is. Oh, poor little thing must be so scared. There you go. You can live outside now. And put him on the raspberry plant. Poor little thing. Morning, little Aid.
Hello.
Are you all dressed for football today? I've noticed that whenever the football's on, you always wear your red socks.
Wonderful socks.
How are you feeling?
Not too bad. I feel a bit tired.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just about to clean the fridge out.
Okay, well, I'm going to walk the dog.
Oh, I was going to come with you.
Okay.
I'll walk the dog with you now and then I'll clean the fridge. Okay. Right. Clean and tidy and ready for the weekly shop. I've just got this going, so we've got peppermint and eucalyptus in here for clear heads. And before I clear off to the studio to work, we're going to watch this movie on Netflix, Things Heard and Seen. Aid saw it yesterday and thought it looked quite good. Morrison's have just come. This is our weekly shop. Trying something new because they don't have shopping bags anymore. You unload it yourself. So I put these 4 baskets by the front door and loaded it from his baskets into our baskets, dragged it through here, and now I'm going to unpack it. This week I spent £51. So this week I have got these chicken dippers to put in the freezer for Louis. I'm going to do a roast chicken. I haven't done a roast chicken for ages. I'm going to do that. It's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow. I'm going to do that for 3 of us, and then the leftover chicken I am going to use for soup in the week. 2 punnets of strawberries, grapes, broccoli, peppers, bananas, baked potatoes, crinkle chips for Louis for the freezer, Louis' sandwich ham, got a couple of, I've been keeping these in the fridge now, tomato and mozzarella tortellini with a tomato sauce. It's something then Aid can make for dinner if need be. My absolute favourite. I love this stuff. That will do me for 3 lunches. Lightest Philadelphia, I use that for cooking sauces and natural yogurt. Lettuce, lemons, lime, cucumber and corn. I've got loads of tomatoes, loads of onions and other stuff in the fridge, so I'm all good for the other stuff. Bread wise, I've just got tiger rolls for Louis' lunches and some wraps. I picked up bread and milk the other day in Waitrose. Louis' lunches. This is something Louis likes to make for us for dinner sometimes. Caster sugar. I'm going to try the Caesar dressing. Pizza Express, haven't had that before, give that a go. Chickpeas. I'm going to do a barbecue chicken pineapple recipe this week. I'm going to try that. Fairy washing up liquid. And then I've got chicken gravy, crisps for Louis' lunches. And then, I was going to speak to you about this. Anyone else got kids going to uni in September? What I'm doing now, I've got a basket under my bed, and each shopping trip I'm just picking up something small to put in the basket under my bed, so that when it comes to him going off to uni in September, I don't have loads and loads of shopping to do, because there's going to be a lot of expenses anyway. So I've picked up washing up liquid, 35p, Morrison's own. He's not going to be fussed with the Fairies brand. Apple, so that's going to go in the basket. Toothpaste for £1, and these were on offer, 15 of the little pods, and they're reduced from £5 to £3 at the moment, so I'm going to put those in the basket. But things like toiletries, cans, noodles, I'm just going to get a really good stock now. Obviously they're going to need things like ketchup, seasoning, loads of things, and actually things like this will be really good. So each week, me adding on £1 or £2, I'm not going to notice that as much. But when it comes to him moving in the middle of September to uni, I'm going to be really grateful that I've done that. I did exactly the same with Holly as well. Just each week, just picking up something small. I'm going to put this away. One other thing, thank you very much to Maria. Maria brought to my attention the last time I did a little Morrison's haul about the Morrison's delivery pass. I kind of looked at it but didn't think, because we only shopped like once every 10 days, I did actually think it was actually going to cost me more money, and actually I've looked into it and it's going to save me so much money. I bought a year's pass for Morrison's, £65 for the year, and it's any delivery slot that I want, obviously depending on availability, and that's it for the whole year. Usually I spend, I think it's £3.50 I spend for my tea time Sunday slot, and then I think it's £4 or £4 or £3.50 actually, maybe again, on a Wednesday afternoon discovery slot, tea time slot. But I can have it whenever I want now, and come like the busy times like Christmas and Easter, you don't pay the premium prices. They went up to like £6.50. I can have my shopping whenever I want to now, and it's covered, and it really is going to save me a lot of money. So really thank you to Maria. That's really helpful. It's nearly 3 o'clock. It's now watched the Grand Prix. That movie was really good. Really good movie. Really recommend it. Not too scary. Just really good. I've been clearing out one of my cupboards. You know when you think, oh, I'll keep that, I'll use that one day. This is what a whole basket worth has been in my stationery cupboard. All old packaging that I thought I'll use one day, and it's been in there now for years. So it's time to bin it. This is all packaging here. I have put a box of Sizzix dies in here as well that I took from my other cupboard, and this is all recycled packaging as well. These are my bags that I bag my boxes up when I send out more than one. I've got my Sizzix machine in here, which I don't really use, but I'm not ready to give up. My big stapler that I use all the time, and then packaging for sending kits. This is an adhesive box, all various bits of adhesive. I keep my packaging tape in here, Royal Mail tags, and here I keep envelopes here on, I love these slidey shelves. They're £2 from Wilko, and I've got them all over the place. They're really handy. This space would have been wasted otherwise. It's like when you've got a gap between shelves, this just slides on. So I've got my small C6 envelopes, boarded ones, and my A5s. Gift bags in here that these were left over from my wedding business, but I still use those if ever I need gift bags. And then I will be sorting this out when I do my 3-tiered tray. These are all my paints. So I've got like spray paints, I've got acrylic paints, I've got my new stencil butters, I've got my Dilutions paints. I've got acrylic pens there. So this will all be sorted out when I do my 3-tier tray, giving me another shelf free. But that is like my kind of stationery cupboard come paint, which doesn't close. And I forgot I wanted to put these brown paper bags in there as well, so I need to sort that out. And you can tell how old all this packaging is because it's got my previous business name on. Next thing I'm going to quickly do is fill these boxes with the postcards and things from up there. Ah, that looks so much better. I need another one for those on the end, and I need labels as well. That will look much neater. My paper bags are going to go under the desk for the time being. That's with all my packaging and my Royal Mail sacks. I've made some good baby steps today. And now to edit tonight's vlog. I'm really behind. This video is supposed to go up in 3 hours. I got my video up with 4 minutes to spare. I've been doing something really exciting this afternoon. We've just booked another trip to Florida next year. So fingers crossed. We basically, it's my mascara in. Basically, Aid was sorting out DVC points. They've carried some over and blah, blah, blah. And we've basically got a whole load of DVC points that have to be used up before we are going on our family trip next year. And we decided that, why not? Let's just book somewhere. We've got a really, really good deal on prices for flights. And we had some reward flights to use through Virgin, and it's ended up costing us, I think it's 400 and something each to fly in premium there and back, and that's all the trip's costing. Rooms are sorted, staying on site because it's covered within DVC. We've got annual passes, just got to pay for food. So what a cheap trip that is. Anyway, that is scheduled. And I'm going to make some dinner. Aid's not fancying food. He thinks it's because obviously he's not feeling great because of the jab. I think it could be possibly the big pork pie he ate about an hour ago. But what do I know? I've just put myself this salad together. I've got lettuce under there and all the goodness. I've put some blue cheese. Whenever I watch the Lodge guys, Lee and Nick, they often put blue cheese on their salad, and I always forget to do that, and I remember today. So I've got some blue cheese. I've got Danish blue, which is one of my favourites. Loads of sweet corn, and I'm trying this Caesar dressing, which is so good. Not like your typical Caesar dressing that you have in restaurants and that. It's quite vinegary, but I like that kind of thing. But I'm excited to have this. And I've got tuna there as well. We had a little tub of tuna left over mixed with mayo for sandwiches, so I've added that as well. Use it up from the fridge. Don't you just love a 3-day weekend? Today is Monday, but it's a holiday and it feels like another Sunday. It feels lovely. It's actually lunchtime. We've had a really nice morning. We've walked the dog. Aid's not feeling too bad, so that's good. He's just having a quiet day on the sofa. So I'm going to come in here. I think he wants to watch Star Wars. So I'm going to have some journaling time. I've just caught up with my nan on the phone as well in the care home. Really can't wait for us to go and see her, as it's been a very long time. But I'm now going to do some work in my junk journal, and I'm going to document April. I'm going to be doing a roast dinner chicken as well, or roast chicken dinner later. So these are my downloads that have gone up for Patreon today. Everyone on Patreon. I'm also going to be using a new stencil. I've got some of these Tim Holtz stencils in my store. I've got a whole mixture. These ones are a set of 3, and I'm going to use this one. And I've got my photos ready. I've just been printing those and bits and pieces to go on my page. Something I've done this week is tidy up all my craft punches. I've got a video coming. I'm not sure if I'm going to share it on Wednesday or Friday yet, but I had another declutter and I went through all my craft punches and loads of supplies. And actually, do you know, I think I'm going to keep this basket of punches on my desk now, because I use the same couple all the time, and I don't know if you're the same. I forget what I have. So I'm actually going to keep them out on my desk, and it might remind me to use some of my older ones that I forgot I had. I'm just editing my journaling video. I'm so pleased with how this page came out. I've just done like a spread in my Arty Junk journal over the first half of April. It's just come out so well. I did like some arty stuff, some mixed media stuff. There's pockets. I've got our KFC receipts in there. This opens out. I've journaled about my long hair that I haven't had cut since Feb last year. And then in this side, I've had to pop this in to hold it. And I've actually used loads of packaging. All the little tabs are actually from some Clinique packaging from some face cream. I've got photos that lift up. And that's all my journaling there. We've got an April Fool's. We've got about the new tumble dryer. And then this lifts up. And then we've got more. And then we've got about the chip party that got sent to us. Yeah, there's loads. Whoops, I can't close this up. Loads and loads and loads. I'm really pleased with this page, and it was so much fun to make. So I'm just editing that video. But I'm quickly taking a break to get a roast dinner in the oven. I'm going to try a new chicken. We don't usually eat food like this. I haven't done anything like this for ages, but I think the boys are wanting something a bit normal. So I bought a chicken to roast, and I really don't want the mess, so I bought one in a bag. This came from Morrison's yesterday, so it's a roast in the bag, which I love, and it's an extra tasty £5, and it's actually a really nice size, and I just don't want the mess, so this just feels perfect. And what I love about it, it comes in a tray. That's even more perfect. So it says an hour and 26 minutes. And I'm going to use my new roasting tin as well, so it's an hour and 26 on 190. Right, potatoes are peeled, they're on. Can't have a roast dinner without a roast potato, it's the best part. What's your favourite part of a roast dinner? Right, I've been meaning to speak to you. It's about something very serious. Line of Duty. What was all that about last night? Final episode, really excited. I don't want to say too much because just in case anyone hasn't seen it yet, and I would hate to do any spoilers, especially as I know lots of people who haven't seen it have gone back to the beginning or gone and started back. It's just so disappointing, and I know reading like online and everything and speaking to friends, everyone else feels the same. Gutted. Really, really gutted. Do you think there's going to be another season? I think there will be. And the other one, Viewpoint. We watched that as well. I was disappointed with the ending of that as well, actually. Did enjoy that. Shame with what's going on with that at the moment. That's really sad. But yeah. Tonight I think Aid fancies watching a Following. And we're going to watch Fear the Walking Dead. What are you watching at the moment? It seems to be like it's gone a bit quiet on the TV front now. I took the top off and it's gone back in the oven for about 15 minutes. So it's nice and crunchy. The skin on top. Just making the gravy. I use the water left over from the veg, and I use a mix of Bisto and chicken, and I add cranberry or red currant jelly. I'm going to add some wine and some French mustard as well, and lots of seasoning. And we've got very, very crispy roast potatoes. There we have it. One yummy roast dinner. Anyway, I've got loads of chicken left, so I can make like a pasta dish or something with that. And the good thing is, it's all the mess is contained in this bag, so no scrubbing of pans for me. And we would highly, highly recommend that chicken. It was really succulent, really flavoursome, really, really lovely. That makes me so happy. A roasting tray after a roast dinner, looking like that. Morning, welcome to Tuesday. It's Tuesday after bank holiday, so it always feels like a Monday today. I'm on coffee duty, but I'm going to quickly put a bread pudding in the oven. I know lots of you have made this. It's the classic lockdown kind of like cakey thing. I've got loads of bread that needs using up. Aid's not feeling 100%, so I know this is something he really, really loves. It's like ultimate comfort cake, and the house will smell amazing. And the main ingredient is 400 grams of bread. I've got the ends of 2 loaves here, Hovis, best of both, and I've picked a couple of green bits off. Anybody else pick the green bits out? Do you pick them out, or would you bin the whole lot? That bit there nearly escaped. And 600 mils of milk. Now, whilst I was making the coffee, the milk's all soaked into the bread really nicely. I've got my dried fruit, and the reason this was such a good lockdown recipe, it only needs 50 grams of self-raising flour. They're all pressed in the dish, and I'm going to bake this now for an hour and a half on 150. Something that I often make the mistake of doing, I've got loads of jobs that I want to do, making jobs like journaling, videos, that kind of thing. I leave them to the last minute. I try and get all my admin jobs done. I'm partially way through. But I often find that then when I've done all the admin jobs, I'm not really in the mood sometimes for creating. So today I am going to take a break now from admin and do the nice stuff, do the creating while I'm still in the mood, and then come back to the boring jobs. The bread pudding, by the way, is really good. I've just had some and I forgot to show you, and I've already cut it up, and Aid's dad's coming to collect half, so I'll show you what we've got left. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be filming in next. I got this all ready last night, so I'm ready to go. I've got my photo, that's Holly and I at Disney Springs. And then I am going to be redoing this technique here on a journal page, but as a Patreon video. It's a how-to video doing layers using mixed media, using paint with stencils, paste, that kind of thing. So we're going to be recreating this but on a journal page. I have a how-to library within Patreon. Anyone from the yellow tier gets access to that, so that's £3.50 a month. As well as loads and loads of other stuff. But I have a library now, so you can go in and we've got like loads of little like how-to videos, like techniques, using stencils, stamps, layering, you name it, it's in there. And every month I'm adding to that library. So when you join, you don't just get from that month, you get a whole backlog of all the other stuff that I've been adding since I started Patreon in November. So if you're interested in any of that, I'll link it up below, and you get like access to this amazing community that I have over there. Do you remember that home base order I placed a few weeks ago for all the shelving in my studio to be replaced? It's just arrived. Got loads missing. One's damaged. Holding on at the moment. Says it could be 30 minutes before they pick up, and I wanted to record a video. I'm so gutted. I'm actually missing 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 8 shelves, and one of which is damaged. It's just in a thin polythene coating, which has come off obviously in transit, and that's, you can really see it on a white shelf that it's really damaged. So that's a pain, especially as all over the boxes it says next day delivery. It's taken nearly 2 weeks to come, and they charge £12.50 for the next day delivery. So this is supposed to be 21 shelves and 3 here, but this is all come off, so the shelves all damaged. I guess I'm not filming videos for the next half hour or so. I may as well carry on with admin. I'm now on 26 minutes of holding. I have though ordered some notepads to go on the shop, and I am working on today's blog post. 35 minutes and the phone went dead. What a waste of time. Alright, giving up with Homebase. I've emailed them. I realise I haven't actually got my planner set up for the month, so I'm just doing that quickly now. I have ended up filming 2 videos for Patreon. I have just created this page here. We're doing like a technique video. I don't know if you can see that. But we're doing layering techniques, layering mixed media, that kind of thing. And then I've just done another one as well where we're painting stamps, and then you get amazing stamped images. These are so fun. I've used them before, and I've done them in my journal before, so that's what I've been doing. But those videos will be available to those on Patreon in the £3 tier, £3.50 tier and up. So I hope you enjoy those videos. Let me know if you want any more information about Patreon, and I'm going to finish off this video now and go and work in the lounge. Aid's watching a movie. I'm going to go and join him and work in there. I'm going to make up my little Patreon gifts this afternoon actually for my top tiers. I've bought them each my favourite journaling pen, so I'm going to wrap them up and just make them look really, really cute. So I'm about to go and do that. But thank you very much for watching this video today. Aid's feeling good. He's just feeling a bit flaky, so he's on the sofa today, but he's not doing too badly actually, so I'm pleased about that. But thank you very much. Let me know how you're doing, what you've been up to, and I look forward to catching up with you in the next video. Take care. Bye.